Next, let's speak to Mike, a so-called prepper from Burnley in Lancashire. He runs the YouTube channel UK Urban Prepper. Mike, welcome. For anyone who doesn't know, what is a prepper?
A prepper is anyone just preparing for any eventuality, is resilience to everything, from a small power cut up to full disruption of normality.
OK, and do these headlines today about being prepared for some sort of attack on UK soil, do they make you feel like what you're doing, you feel vindicated, essentially?
It fills me with a bit of hope that we should be getting this message out. We should have got this message out a long time ago. All of the European countries are issuing what to do in case of war leaflets, things like that, and we've just happy to bury our head in the sand. So I'm happy if it does reflect over to the public and we get some civil resilience built in that way.
OK, and what's in your cupboard then? What do you stock up on?
Well, the majority is canned and dried foods. I've lost count of how many days I've got, 90 plus, but I'd recommend for anyone to have 30 days worth of food. That doesn't just cover an emergency situation, but if there's a problem with your income, your salary, anything like that, you can still eat for a month.
And I guess that covers power cuts and things, or flooding, or if you can't get out your house for whatever reason. How much space does that take up, and what sort of food? I mean, what is it apart from tins? What else have you got, and where do you keep it?
Most people's kitchens will carry that much food for 30 days. It's not actually that much once you put it all together. It's tinned foods, tinned meals for proteins and things like that. Dried rice and dried pasta, that can just be one big tub, one big barrel off in a corner somewhere. You have got the luxury of freeze-dried meals like hikers use and things like that, but they come with quite a price tag.
Right, OK. And are you constantly sort of checking the sell-by dates, replenishing your stock?
Well, there's no point prepping stuff that you don't eat. So you should use your prepping pantry and eat from the front and replenish at the back, so the dates are constantly circulated like that. If you just go and buy a lot of food, throw it in a cupboard and forget about it for 10 years, and then you're going to come to it and you're going to be a bit upset with that.
So how long would you be able to last? I know you said you have 90 days, but is that how long you'd be able to last then without power or food?
I think I could last longer. We'll look at stuff like growing our own food as well, and it would be a case of, if it got that extreme, it would be about rationing and then producing your own goods as well.
And I mean, are many other people doing this, or do people think this is a bit bonkers?
My YouTube channel that you've mentioned has been going just over a year, and I've gone from 0 to 10,000 subscribers, and they're all based in the UK, and they're all people that are part of my community. It's a UK prepper network, and we all talk all the time, and it's generally quite level-headed. It's not tinfoil hat. We don't think it's going to be the zombie apocalypse, but if there's a small power cut, we're ready. If there's an injury in the household and an ambulance can't get there straight away, we're ready.
And do you do anything else apart from, psychological training, dare I say? How do you deal with that mentally where you're preparing for a disaster scenario?
It's difficult. We do run through, on the channel, we have a group of preppers who run through scenarios and what would you do and stuff, but that's all you can do. Till you're in that situation, you're not really going to know unless you have previous experience in similar sort of situations. So all you can do is be as ready as you can be, and then be ready to adapt. The surefire thing about most plans is they will fail, so you've got to move on and adapt.
And I wonder, Mike, whose job do you think it is for us to be prepared for any kind of disaster scenario? Is it the government or personal responsibility?
If you buy home insurance and you buy life insurance and you buy car insurance, you're taking responsibility for yourself there. So why not have food and cooking insurance?
Fair.
It's just looking after yourself. The government has a responsibility to get that message out there, to not hide it from the public. When most of Europe is preparing and we're not, that's their responsibility.
And is it you for you, or would you be helping neighbours in this situation? Have you thought about it? The steps of if a crisis were to hit.
Obviously, the community is always going to be key, and we're hoping that we'd see, if something did happen, we'd see that similar sort of blitz spirit from the wartime. And I am ready to help other people as well. Some people don't feel the same. They would just shut themselves in and hide away. But the point is, the more people that do prepare, the less people will need to save.
OK, Mike, thank you. Really good to talk to you. Mike, a prepper from Burnley in Lancashire who runs the YouTube channel UK Urban Prepper.